So I run across this guy's name is Christopher Mitchell. And of course, the first thing he does is say, am I a scammer? I'm not a scammer.
Loser.
But I'm going to start with this. So first of all, I started in gaming in 1991. I was at the Golden Gate. I was a dealer, a craps dealer primarily. I started on a bird game. And I have been in the gaming business for most of my life, something like 33 years now. And in that course of time, I have developed relationships with many people. Oh my God. Professional, casino-based relationships. So over the course of that time, many people that I know have grown up and have taken over their GMs, their casino managers, their dealers themselves. Between me, Alex, and our network of people, we know so many people inside and outside the casino business. And by the virtue of our dealer school, you see this, CEG Dealer School on this side, we work with dozens and dozens of casinos on maybe not a daily basis, on a weekly basis, but we are in contact with more than 100 casinos easily throughout Las Vegas, in other markets. We talk to casinos, we talk to casino managers, we talk to dealers. We know what's going on. We know when the limits change. We know when new tech comes in. We know who's playing, how they're playing. We know how the market's evolving. I mean, we go to G2E. We are part of gaming on every level. Right now, at Casino Quest, Fontainebleau rented our space. They're doing auditions at our location, Casino Quest, a Las Vegas Strip. It's fantastic. Right now, at our school, we are helping station casinos get ahead of their training. I personally am training dealers to become crap dealers. It's the thing that I love the most. Okay, so I hope that you take that and you understand where we're going to go with this. And you give some credence to what I'm about to tell you when it comes to answering the question if you can be a professional gambler, because the people that are making these claims are some of the people that want your money and want you to pay them. It's a scam. It's a 100% scam, and I want to go through this. So I'm going to.
The cost to attend this private mastermind event, which is going to be held in Las Vegas, is $5,000 per person.
So I run across this guy's name is Christopher Mitchell. And of course, the first thing he does is say, am I a scammer? I'm not a scammer. He shows tons of money. And then he talks about how he can make, $1,000 a day. He's on track to make $1 million, whatever it is. Okay, he makes all these crazy claims. But here's the thing that was interesting. He started making very specific statements about how the casinos work with what he called the influencers. And so he was referring to people that are inside the casino, and if you wonder why he can't show you his action.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something that I want to share with everybody. So, every once in a while, I'll have somebody that'll say, Christopher, will you film yourself like placing the actual bets in the casino? Will you show us the chips like when you place a bet? Like, we want to actually see you play live. Yeah, I wish I could. I would love to show you guys me playing live. If you guys want to see me play live, you're going to have to pay me $5,000 to come to one of my private mastermind events, meet me in person, or you can pay for personal one-on-one coaching, a day of gambling with me in Las Vegas, one-on-one. That's $10,000. That's the only way you're going to actually get to see me play live with real money.
It's because the only people that are allowed to show action are the people that are being paid by the casinos. They're given free money, or they're loaded up on the slot machines. They're not really playing slots. Bull. That's not a thing.
The casinos will give them fake money. Like, it might be like real chips, but it's not their money. They're not really gambling. It looks like they are, and They have made you believe that they are gambling.
Okay, so first of all, let's make this clear. As much as we know, and we have friends that run, literally friends and family that run casinos, not a single casino has paid us a dime. They've never loaded a credit in a machine for us, and they've never given us a single cent. That's not how it works, okay? You can say it works that way, but it's not how it works. And you can talk to every other influencer. I have never heard of a single person who has been paid by a casino to play. It puts them in lots of legal jeopardy, by the way. Now, what they do is they say, listen, if you're willing to play at a certain level, we're willing to let you film at our casino. It's simple as that.
No casinos allow me to film myself playing in their establishments. So when you guys see me walking in and out of a casino and I'm simply sharing with you, hey, I made $1,000 playing Baccarat, or I made $2,000 playing roulette, or whatever it is, people contact me and say, hey, film yourself playing. I can't.
If you go to the Plaza and wonder why there's all those influencers there, or at the Plaza or at El Cortez or whatever the case is, it's because they say, listen, if you are willing to buy in and play at a certain level, we'll let you film it. That's it. It's not because they've gotten paid, because the influencer or the person filming it for YouTube is getting content. They're getting access. That's enough. The casino's not paying that. They're not going to put themselves in any kind of jeopardy. This guy, Christopher Mitchell, very specifically talked about how the casino works and why he cannot show you all his big runs on Baccarat or Blackjack or Roulette, whatever the case is. Bullshit. It's not a thing. I promise you that that's not a thing. And when I realized that he was willing to lie about those things, he's lying about the rest of it. And then, of course, if you look him up, he's had quite the history. There's a lot of people who have lost their livelihoods. Some people who... His other claim is, listen, don't let your wife, your kids, or your money stop you from your success. It's nonsense. First of all, a lot of people have different values and definitions of success. It's not always about the money. And see, what these people do is they prey on this idea that if you lose the first 1,000, it's the next 1,000 that's going to do it, or the third 1,000 that's going to do it. And while he's talking to you, he's trying to talk down to you, make you feel silly.
This right here, I made specifically for all you stupid idiots out there who don't understand first grade math. You could easily win 100 spins per day from the comfort of your own home if you wanted to sit down and play. 100 spins per day times $5. That's $5 per day, folks, from home. Let that sink in. Dumb as a box of fucking rocks. And I know how to do first grade math.
Because he has the most obvious solution. You just haven't thought about it. He has figured it out. He has a secret sauce. And you, by definition of not being all that bright, apparently, because he has one video literally that says, you're too stupid to understand why I win so much money.
And in this video, I'm going to give you a roulette strategy for stupid idiots.
It's absolute nonsense. It doesn't exist in the real world. I could go through all his stuff and break it down. It doesn't exist. It's not a thing. You've seen. There's a lot of big players that choose to show you their action, whether they win or lose. Most casinos nowadays, they really don't care, especially if you're playing a big enough level. You can film yourself, and many people do. So him not filming the big wins is because the big wins don't exist. The next one is this. It's very simple. He makes this claim recently on an ETG he was playing that he would rather play American Roulette 00 because of the way the wheel is.
People keep commenting, they're like, Christopher, why are you playing on the American roulette wheel? Why don't you play on the European roulette wheel? And I clearly said in the video, the numbers are not spaced the same way on a European roulette wheel as they are on an American roulette wheel. People say, Christopher, only an idiot would play on American roulette. Wrong. Only an idiot doesn't know how the numbers are spaced on the American and the European roulette wheel. You have a better chance of winning. The probability is better on American roulette.
Again, how stupid is he? Any of you that play roulette, less zeros is better, okay? No zeros would be great. 1 0, better. 2 zeros, worse. 3 zeros, even worse still. from every vantage point.
You dumb motherfuckers. I'm sorry, if swearing language offends you, then get the fuck out of here. But there are a lot of dumb fucking assholes that watch my videos and then they comment and say I'm the idiot. It's impossible to make money, blah, 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 blah.
And I have watched people literally ruin their lives. I have watched grown men and women completely donk it out, ruin their entire lives on the other side of a table game. And if you wonder why I'm so passionate about this, is it just sucks. It sucks when you're on the other side of the game and you're watching someone. And you're watching these things, and you can't do a whole lot about it. And I'm hoping that today, maybe I can do a little something. I can share some information, and you can see that, I'm not an influencer. I really not. I'm a guy that's been a dealer. I've worked in the casino business. I have many friends in the casino business. I've been here in Vegas. I happen to have access by virtue of a school. I put people in jobs as dealers. I put people in jobs as supervisors. I work with the casinos on a daily basis. I know who's playing. I have all this information that I'm willing to share with you so that you know definitively that all of these people are absolute scams. Okay, what's strange is that he's not alone. If you look at this, these people prey on the common denominator of people wanting to come to Vegas and somehow get ahead of the curve. And before, there's a secret sauce.
I'm the only professional gambler who shares my winning tips, rules, and strategies with the general public. And all I charge is $400 a month. You want to meet me in person and gamble with me in real life? That's $5,000 for a private mastermind event with a few other people. And if you want me one-on-one, just me and you, go around to different casinos in Las Vegas together, sit right beside me at the tables, $10,000 for 1 day of personal coaching, baby.
Listen, they don't make $3 billion casinos that investment because someone has figured out how to beat a roulette game. It's not a thing. Roulette has some of the biggest wins for a casino, period.
And all I charge is $400 a month.
But at the end of the day, if you're paying somebody and they're charging you, that's how they're making their money. They're making their money because they have you investing or playing an online casino where they're getting 30%.
So, if you all need a good, legitimate, trustworthy online website that you can play baccarat on, roulette on, sports betting, blackjack, for real money, for 50-cent bets, $1 bets, so you can grow your bankroll to a big bankroll, just visit my website.
They're making their money because they have you investing or playing an online casino where they're getting 30%. Yeah, martingale. Yeah, that's here's another one. Martingale is not a pro strategy. Whoever thought like this guy, by the way, this Christopher Mitchell, he calls it Mitchell-gale. Instead of martingale, get this, you triple martingale. You know what I mean? That's just triple martingale. How to get broke quicker. And can I just say? I'm going to add this too. Did you hear, like, he claims that it doesn't matter how much money or your wife, don't let your kids, and don't let your bankroll get in the way of your success. Who ever heard of such a thing? What is this? How is people buying into this? I don't understand. But anyways, all right.